DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, I hope you're well. And it is Monday. And more for me now, Monday means that it's time for the Jasmine Monday tag. So I've got it right up here, the questions. I've just finished listening to Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. It was a great tag. And it's always a pleasure. I love hearing your voice. And now I'll give my own answers to your questions. So, question 1. Would you prefer to cook or eat out? I love to cook. Mrs. DC loves to cook. She probably prefers to eat out every now and then, but frankly, I love to eat at home. I always feel I can make better food at home than in the restaurant. Maybe not as the great chefs, but you know, I like my food a lot better. And I have one of my sons who's really a great cook, and my daughter-in-law is as well. So we all just love getting together. So yeah, we really prefer to cook. And you know something? Ever since the pandemic, well, basically we stopped going to restaurants and just really started enjoying extremely the time together. So, question 1 took a while. Yes, prefer to cook. Question 2. Do you know what day of the week you were born? I was born on a Saturday. So in 1957, in September, on a Saturday. I'm trying to remember. I should know when it was. I think it was mid-afternoon, but I'm not quite certain. I'll have to ask my mom. And yeah, I was a rather big baby, supposedly. Okay, question 2. That was question 2. Question 3. Do you take selfies? Oh, yes. Yeah, I do. I take a lot of selfies, actually. Do I use them all that much? Oof. I take a lot of selfies. I would say that, yeah, I just, depending on where I am. You know, one of the reasons I take selfies as well is that very often I'm the photographer in certain situations, and if I don't take a selfie, I will not be in the picture set, because or I have to ask somebody in the family take a picture of me, or sometimes somebody will say, hey, we got to take a picture of you, otherwise you're not going to be in there. So that's one of the reasons. And the other one is I just like taking selfies. Yeah. Question 4. What will you change about your face? That's a good question. In my family, we all have, on my dad's side, so I know my grandmother did, my dad did, I do. We have like what we call droopy eyelids, and I haven't had any problems yet, but I know that when they get really older, like in their 70s and on, sometimes the eyelids almost go over the eye, you know, and so it kind of hinders your sight. So I know you can get operations for that, but you know what? I'm not going to go unless I really have to. I'm not going to have that done. I'm not into cosmetic surgery, but that might be if something I would change about my face. You know, would probably be slightly bigger eyelids. Yeah, slightly. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, question 4. That was 4, and question 5. Background image on your computer. Now it's kind of different on every one, actually. My iPad, which I basically use as my I'm going to say almost my main computer, is what I use mostly, and I have a keyboard. There's a picture of the grandkids on it. That's pretty important for me. On the other computers, I don't actually have a background picture, because finally I've always got full screen on the different programs or software that's open, and the one that's on my Macs, and the one that's in back of me right here, so the Windows computer just has the random Windows, it's Windows 10, the random Windows 10 picture that comes up. So yeah, I've used to have at work, I used to have a bottle of wine on my, just, I don't know, I just had that, yeah. But my favorite picture is my grandkids on that one. Is that it? Yes, I think that's it. That's the 5 questions. 5 minutes. Hey, pretty quick. Okay, so that'll be DC signing off for this Jasmine Monday 5-question tag. Thank you everybody for listening, and thank you Jasmine for the tag. Okay, take care.